This is Volume 9 of Bass Chronicles on UK Bass Radio, and I'm honoured to be joined by my good friend Aaron Horn of Crate Classics. Thanks for joining us, Aaron.
Thanks, Haggart.
Aaron and I used to collaborate on a project called Honey Weasel. We've got some new tracks that are more kind of shamanic electronica inspired. And Aaron also collaborates with Jamie Rodigan as Crate Classics. So tell us a little bit about what you've been doing as Crate Classics.
Yeah, Crate Classics, we've just put out a little EP called Jungle Fire 1. We got a whole series of jungle beats that we've been making over the last year, a load of them during lockdown. Yeah, it's like 12 tracks in total. We got a great single with a really talented artist called Eliza. Yeah, and it's going good. The label's been happening. It was a lot of time during lockdown to spend on music, so it's been nice as it opens back up to sort of see some of the music getting released. We got a monthly show on Represent that you need to do a mix for us for, please, as well.
Would love to.
You need to ask for that. And yeah, it's just great, like being able to reconnect in studios with people and be making music and thinking about when we're going to hear it outdoors on, you know, hopefully with a bit of sun and some friends around. That's been an inspiring vision, to be fair.
So what's your single with Eliza called?
That is called, oh gosh, the exact wording is, I think it's Rose Tinted Glasses. That's definitely not what it's called. I think it's called Rose Tinted. I'll have to check with Jamie.
Because I checked her track, Hot Like Sauce, and that is banging.
Hot Like Sauce. Yeah, she's
wicked.
She's amazing. It's been great working with her. Like, she's really special, and like we've been doing a few other tracks with her that are coming along nicely. But that track was really fun to make. It came together. It's like a rave, stab, old school jungle track with a kind of different, not quite rap, laid back, like narrative vocal line. That takes you on a journey, and we filmed this crazy little video in the studio with a whole load of like lights and a smoke machine, so that's going to be fun to watch as well. So it was really fun, like going back to dancing funnily in music videos in East London in warehouses like 10 years ago.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, like we used to do.
Round again. Yeah, exactly. Actually, it was just down the road from that rooftop we played. One of our many like gigs. We played some really fun gigs there back in the day.
And you mentioned the label. So the first jungle tune that you and Jamie released as Crate Classics, that went out on Hospital, didn't it?
Yeah, we did. We did a really cool track for them, which was kind of like a remix that went out on Hospital, and we're really proud because we love that label.
And then what's your label called?
Our label is Crate Classic Records. So, you know, we've been working with a load of up and coming artists, really from different parts of London and Jamaica as well, and just trying to support them. And also, you know, so we do like sometimes track for track deals, so we'll give them a track and we'll release a track of theirs, and it's cool just watching different people come up and go on their journeys, and yeah, and being part of a scene, I guess. Is interesting making music with people it's been a while now. Me and Jamie have been doing it, so, and you know, yeah, it takes a while, you know how it is. So
of course.
Good.
Yeah.
We've got a few tracks that are moving now, so it's fun.
You guys got an interesting sound because it's sort of like jungle and dancehall, isn't it? You do a lot of dancehall stuff that is really kind of, I'd say it's super kind of mainstream radio friendly, and then you also do a lot of jungle, which is more, it's not like high speed jungle, it's a bit slower, isn't it? It's more like kind of groove,
yeah,
like listening jungle rather than like rave in your face jungle.
Yeah, I guess, you know, when you take apart jungle and dancehall, I think you find that it's really like a similar rhythm, because a lot of the jungle is like, so it's like it's a triplet feel on that dancehall beat, which is just 1, 2, 1, 2, and then when it's sort of the slow jungle, it's so it's a similar drum pattern, but it's just that sort of doubled feel. So there's a real similarity, and also in the culture, when you look back to how the dancehall scene was and how jungle happened, kind of really from that dancehall scene. You know, there's obviously drum and bass then came from that, but you know, jungle and was a really interesting progression of that, and that's like something the UK kind of birthed. And yeah, so we're proud to be making that sound. And like Jamie, or like we're always talking about how we were influenced by it as kids, and we had like, you had the tapes packs as well. I remember.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, loads, man.
Man, listening when you tune
long
into
car
like,
journeys and tape backs.
Yeah, you had stacks of them. Like the best ones I had, like I think you lent to me. To be fair, it was great. And then like we both all, you know, everyone has that shared experience as a kid. That's before MP3s of our generation, that you'd get on the radio and then you'd tune it and you'd find like jungle music or dance hall, or, you know, there was some hip hop and stuff, but like I always found that the jungle, you know, stuff was like the heavy like stuff that would just make you want to move, you know. And I had Incredible on like a Now compilation when I was 10, so yeah,
totally, man. The jungle and the drum and bass on Pyre Radio, that's basically what inspired me to get into music production and DJ.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, you know, really that helped them kind of come into all these different cultures, you know. And like hearing loads of reggae stations as well, like being near West London, there was a lot of Jamaican culture, and going to the carnival when I was young, and that's where I met Jamie. So it was, you know, I think, you know, working in that sound is something I'm proud to still be doing, and it feels like part of like the kind of culture of London. And I think around the world, the sound's getting a lot more, you know, listened to now. It used to be kind of club or niche, and I feel now it's, you know, popping off.
And tell us a bit about your sample packs.
Yeah, so another thing I did during lockdown, because I guess we all kind of did little bits and bobs, was I recorded all my sound meditation instruments, because I play sound meditation, gong bar. So I recorded them all into 12 packs, like on each instrument, and put them up online. And whenever you buy it, trees get planted. So yeah, there's been a lot more admin-y type naming stuff. As a dyslexic person, it's been a little bit brutal, but it's really fun to have done. I sent it to you, and I need to send
no, it's cool. Send me you sent it to me when it was still MP3s, so it'd be good to have the WAV version.
Yeah, I've got the 6 gigs for you waiting. I will send that link, and you can try it on some of your...
I will, mate, for sure.
Electro.
All right, brilliant. Tell us, how do people find your music? What do people look up to find you?
Yeah, so you can just search like Crate Classics to find me and Jamie's stuff, or Crate Classics Jungle Fire is the last release. And then I'm Aaron Horn on socials. I think there's an underscore in there and at the end. And the sample packs are round-wood.com. So yeah.
Brilliant.
Then.
Thanks for joining us, Aaron.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Hal. Appreciate it.
To have you on the show. We're going to play some more of your music right now.
Enjoy. Thanks for having me.